Isn't that scary? Wasn't that very scary? And now you get this. The not scary. I'm so sorry. There's someone at your door. Yes, it is. It's the Amazon guy. He's delivering joy and whimsy and bricks. Yes. Look at this. It was so scary. I'm so sorry. Wait, was it black screen too? Was it black screen too? It was black and no music? Was it black screen or were you at least seeing this? You have visual. Okay, thank God. Okay, thank God. Okay, good. Okay, good then. Okay, good. At least you had the visual. And then the quacks came in. It's okay. I was in full record mode. That's why I was in the recording scene instead of the streaming scene. I haven't streamed in about a week almost. We've been grinding very, very hard. Okay, that's all I'm saying. We've been grinding very, very hard with Pantheon stuff. We had a double recording. We had a recording on Monday and we had a recording on Tuesday yesterday. So it's been a lot, and it's hard for me to stream after I do the Pantheon things because, as you know, it's a very emotional route we're going with our guy, and I can't do anything after 2 hours of pure wet cat emotional full on depression mode, grieving the whole time. So it's hard. I get fully immersed, I get fully immersed. I method acted at the whole thing. Hello, thank you so much. Oh, happy birthday again. Thank you for the 25 months. You beauty. Anodali with a 22 as well. Thank you so much, my legends, my two beautiful legends. Thank you. I will never forget you. Thank you so much. Oh, bless you. 100%. Yeah, I was thinking about it, especially yesterday. But the events that happened, which I can't say, and I'm so sorry you have to wait 2 weeks for that one. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm still in shock. So I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing. If you want like a one word, like I think some people do like a one word reaction to each episode. Okay, the one you're getting this weekend, I'm just gonna be like, huh? Huh? With a big question mark or what? That's this episode. But then the next episode after that you have to wait 2 weeks for, I'm just gonna say I'm sorry. I'm gonna give you a 2-word. I'm gonna say I'm sorry or damn, and that's it. That's all you can get. So yes, we'll see. We'll see when you. I can't. We'll see. Oh no, ad break. I couldn't stop the ad break. Tell them it's fine. We're not gonna say anything important in the next 2 minutes. Yeah, I can't say. I really would love to tell you. But I think episode 3 is the best episode so far. And the other 2 have been perfect and amazing and legendary and iconic. Episode 3 is the best one so far. If this is how it's going to go, every episode is going to top the other episodes. Every episode will top the next episode. If this is how it's going to keep going, this is going to be like a roller coaster ride of emotions from start to finish. It's, I don't know. I can't explain. And literally, I went in with no plan. Like, and you know what happens when I go in with no plan? Everything happens. So, okay, let's not say anything important for another minute and 20 seconds. Remind me to let the people know that their life will change after the next episode. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. Oh. And then we'll talk about all of Pantheon episode 1 stuff. I can give you a bunch of like lore and tidbits and little hints. And if you guys have questions of what you saw, I can answer those, but not of like everything. Because, I got to hold some stuff back. It's an emotional roller. It is. And it will not stop until the end, I bet. And I think it's good. It's this. I think no matter where it goes, the ending will kill everyone. Like mentally, like all of you guys, no matter what happens at the end, you all will die a little bit inside, and it will be irreversible. I think, no matter what happens. Oh my God, Shaco, legend, 24 months, claps. Oh, sorry, it's next. I'm sorry, Sylvie. The knock button is next to the clap button. I'm so sorry. Please, yeah, you're all gonna die. You're all gonna go to the river Styx with me. That was not a clap. It was right next to it. I'm so sorry. It was right next to it. Oh God, please forgive me. All right, 20 more seconds and we can unleash the people stuck behind the void of the ad realm. Oh, the hat, my lovely. Thank you so much. That 38 gift sub so far. Thank you for giving it to Gas. Now, Gas doesn't need to worry about ad jail no more. At least for a month. That's so nice. GG's. Hi, ad watchers. Thank you for watching the ads. Guess what? Because you watch the ad now, you get a sweet treat. You get no ads for a whole hour now. So we got rid of it like a big old Band-Aid. We got rid of it, and you're free from ad jail for a whole hour, so you're welcome. It's better like that than having ad breaks every 20 seconds or whatever, however Twitch likes to do it, every 20 minutes or something. So now you're free for a whole hour. You're welcome. Thank you, you're welcome. But I haven't said anything of too much importance. The only thing I did say is I did categorize, I don't know if you guys were here to hear it, I did categorize each episode. The first one, we already know that one. We already know that one. But the second one that you're about to see this Sunday, it's just a big question mark of what? So that's that one. And then for the one you're about to see in 2 weeks from now, and I'm so sorry you have to wait this long. We did a double recording, okay? We did one on Monday, we did one on Tuesday. The one you're going to see, not this weekend, but next weekend, that one must be, and I think personally, is the best episode of the season so far, and it's only been 3 episodes. And I can't say much to that one, but I'm just going to say I'm sorry. I'm just going to say I'm sorry. There's nothing else I can say. And it was very emotional. And I can't say nothing else. I already said too much. I already said too much. You have no idea what's coming. And really, you have no idea what's coming for the one on Sunday too. But you have no idea what's going to happen. It's going to come out of left field. You have no idea what's going to happen in 2 weeks from now. And I'm so sorry you have to wait this long. And it's an evil thing. It's diabolical, as they say. Wait, Sausage, you are diabolical. Yeah, I love that word. I got that from The Boys. On Amazon Prime. Wait, Sausage, you're diabolical for throwing the same music that almost vampires. Listen. I need to use that song. That song is very important to me, and it really brings out the internal sadness of the world we're living in on Pantheon. So I must use it. And I use it many times in both episodes coming. It's a must use. Okay? But tell me this. Oh, sorry, I'm moving. But tell me this. Is it worse than this music now that you've seen it? Is it worse than this music now that you've seen it? Is it worse than this one? From here on in, is this not the worst song I can ever play in the history of music? Let's just have a moment of silence just to listen to it. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Let's make it a little louder. What have I been saying? What were the warnings that I've been giving you? Before we ever started this thing, I gave you warnings, multiple. I tried to get you prepared for when you saw it officially, and I thought I did my job. I thought I gave you enough warning, but apparently I didn't. Apparently you thought that I was playing. You thought that it was a joke, but it wasn't. It wasn't a joke. You know what? Do you guys want to hear the animatic in the background? Let's just hear it. Let's just hear it again. For those that haven't seen episode 1 of Pantheon, you better get out of here for 2 minutes and 3 seconds, because I want to make people cry before we start talking about Pantheon. So if you have not seen the animatic, back up now, come back in 2 minutes and 2 minutes and 2 minutes and 5 seconds. I will start playing it, and then everyone can come back after. Oh, I can't even find it. I found it. Sorry, I found it. Here it comes. No, there's no. You have to hear it now. You have to hear. We're going to talk about it, so why not hear it? Here it comes. Here it comes.
In a city of stone and sorrow, I learned too young what it meant to survive. Mother and father were taken by the gods, leaving only silence behind, and a promise I made to protect my little brother. Hunger became our shadow, fear our companion.
Sorry.
So I chose a path.
We're going to talk about it. I want you to hear it one more time so it's fresh in your mind.
Not for glory, not for greed, but for him, for his safety, for his life. While we struggled in darkness, the king tightened his grip on the city. The people whispered, then shouted, then rose. Rebellion burned in the streets, and I saw opportunity in the chaos. If
It's an
the king
awesome
takes
voice
from
actor from
us
South Africa.
the
I found him on Fiverr when
then
I
I
did
will
my
take from
vampires
him.
one. He's
My
just the
brother
best.
begged
He
me to
did this
stay.
literally
His
in like
voice
less than an
trembled.
hour.
His hands held tight to mine,
He's so
but I
good.
could not listen. That night,
He's Rendog
while he
approved
slept,
too, because of South Africa.
I walked towards the palace alone. Or so I believed. The walls were high,
Sorry, I'm crying
the
too.
guards distracted. Everything was going as planned until I heard it. A scream. His scream. He had followed me
Nicky, no.
to save me. I ran to him, but fate is crueler than any blade. The guards
He's
struck me
alive.
down
He's
before
not
I could
alive.
reach him.
Trust me.
His voice silenced.
Trust me. He's
forever.
after you saw what I saw.
I
He's
fought.
gone.
I failed, and I was taken. Not for mercy, but for spectacle. At dawn, they dragged
Like
me
some
before
Game
the
of
people.
Thrones stuff that
A
you see.
warning
You know?
carved in flesh and fear. The crowd
He's definitely
watched.
gone.
The rebellion
I
trembled.
don't think he felt too much
And
pain.
as my life slipped away, I realized the truth too late. I had tried to save him, but in the end, he had tried to save me.
No, okay. At least I'm not gonna play the part of me crying in the river Styx looking for him. Okay, I'm not that evil. I'm evil, but I'm not all the way evil. Okay, I'm not gonna play that part. I can't even hear that part anymore because I start losing it if I start hearing that part of me crying. That's literally, you know what I did? This is basically what I do. I watched that exact scene. I watched the exact animatic, and then I pressed play. It's like if it just happened. So all that emotion that you get and I get from watching that animatic, I just press play right after that and just walk the river Styx looking for him. That's basically if I let it all out, that's me literally crying from that stupid animatic. That stupid animatic. Ah, sorry, it messes me up. Also, you know, before every episode that we record, I watch the animatic so I can get into character. Oh no! Before each episode, I watch it. I pause everything and I watch it again, and then I go in. That's how I do it. I have to. That's how I get into it. That's how I get into it. That's why I'm always so sad in these stupid episodes. It gets worse too. It gets worse. My sadness is growing. The grief is immense. Imagine I'm there living my life thinking everything's good, and I forget for a moment, and then everything comes rushing back, and I remember everything. Just in the middle of like a conversation, if something triggers it or someone mentions something, I'm back in there again. I'm back in the river Styx again. It's crazy. That's why I can't really stream after recording those. I tried. I can't. I need like a couple hours rest. I go for a walk. You know, I grab bubbles, go for a walk. You know, maybe go get a sandwich or something. And then yeah. It's sad. It is super sad. This is the first time that I've been like that sad, like when I'm doing stuff in any series. Like, you know, there was some sad moments like Bannerfall and stuff, but not like this is crazy. This is crazy. It's exhausting. Yeah, it could be a little bit. It could be a little bit, but I get over it after a few hours or whatever. But yeah, it's sad. It's sad times. It's sad times. I don't even know how actors do it. Because I'm not, and I just the thing is, because I'm not, I get so invested and emotional about it because it feels like real, even though it's fake. It's completely fake, but it feels more real, which is fun. It's fun to explore that something different. Not a little silly little guy talking about inappropriate things for 2 hours, you know. But it's fun. Yeah, it's like the Creaking King thing, but like every episode amped by 100. It is worth it though. It's fun. It's been fun. It's been a fun character to go through. It's very heartbreaking. When Lex's character was laughing at you, calling you saw, and then you say the brother. Yeah, my brother gave me that name. Yeah, I took that little bit because I didn't want to do another name. I could do another name because technically my character has another name. And we'll get into kind of spoilery stuff a little bit. We'll talk about stuff about episode 1, and then we'll get into the flight and all the other stuff and Festival. I can't wait to talk about Festival. But my character does have a real name. The only other time that I think we didn't use the sausage name was Ratman, I guess. But it feels weird to have people call me something else. So I used what we did on the flight that somebody called me that as a friendly name, and I took it. Like in the flight, I don't know my history, so I just take that because I don't know what my name is. I know what my real name is here, but Nikki, my brother, used to call me that as like a fun thing, you know, like growing up. So that's why I kept that. And it's easier for people not to have to remember a specific name or something. But I do have a really cool name. It is very cool. And I might reveal it one day. And I should reveal it one day. And when I reveal it, it's going to be so cool. People are going to be like, oh, that was your name the whole time. And it's very cool. And it's good lore. And it's good lore when I mention the name. Yeah, so I won't say it yet. But it's very cool. Legs calling me the medium one. Yeah, I love how Legs has a name for everybody. It's so cool. It is so cool. It's very nice. But I do have a really cool name, and I'll reveal it one day. I haven't told anybody about the brother situation yet. I barely mentioned the backstory of how I got to where I got, you know, but that'll be revealed over time too. It might be Joe. It's not Joe. That could be that's the boring. Imagine I said, "Oh, guys, my name is Joe." By the way, no, it's a very cool name. It's a very cool name. It suits the character of like, yeah, it does. It does. You drop many hints to Pearl. Yeah. I gave some cool backstory stuff to Pearl. I did. And it's really cool though. It's really funny also that 3 out of the 4 feather holders that we know so far come from poverty, which is very cool. And that was totally random. You know, everything is random, right? Like the placements where we were in the circle. Where we were lined up, where we ended up going, who we ended up connecting with, all of that was completely random. We just picked the spot and just waited there for the start and then went. There was nothing predetermined. I had no idea who we were starting out with, if I was even going out alone or finding somebody later on. It was all random. And everything we've been doing so far is completely like improv random. And it's so cool. And that's why it's so cool. It is fate. It does seem like fate, for real. Like, it's very cool. I like the feather holder dynamic we have going, and it gets even better as the next 2 go through, the next 2 episodes. I can't wait. But yeah, we're also standing in this area. This is a copy of the I made a single player world of the actual map. So hi, welcome. It's me. I don't want to walk around too much. I'm just gonna stay here because I don't want to ruin any spoilers of stuff. You guys have seen this part already on the episode. So we did walk around here. This is where I found the wither rose that I gave to Pearl, which is very cool. But you can see a little bit around. This is where I did my test build. I did a build already. And you'll see it at the very, very start of the next episode. I build on the bridge already. So remember, we did a couple stream. What was it, like last week or week before Pantheon started? I built a little granite tower, and you guys are like, "What's this granite tower for?" That was a test. It's not that that one was way too big, so I scaled it down to match the bridge and the aesthetic, and other people can add stuff to it. So I built something fun, and it's very nice. I saw you gave her 4. So yeah, okay. I did find one, but I did decide maybe let me give her 4, just in case she loses one. Okay? What if she loses one? Yeah, that's just a little Easter egg. Okay, leave me alone. I did give 4. Whatever. And it's just 4. And there's one in one of the flower pots also in the new home that you get to see. It is a very good, very nice Easter egg. Yes, very nice Easter egg. But yeah, if you guys have any questions on episode 1, I can answer as long as it's not a spoiler. As long as it's not a spoiler, whatever you want, whatever you got, give it to me. I can give you some. I can give you some sprinkles, some morsels of lore. But it was so fun. Hello, oh my God! Thank you so much. You get claps right now. Thank you for 5 gift sub. Thank you. Wait, who got it? Aries? Yes? Aries. Oh, I know. You sound like the other name. Catatu got it, yay! Aquilin Spaghetti? It's like spaghetti, right? Yeah. And Tens Love. Thank you so much. Bless you. Arena Duo back. We back! Oh, it's been fun. It's been fun coming back. It feels like the old days, really. Only Pearl evil now. Only Pearl have evil laugh and evil thing. It's almost like Bratwurst. If Bratwurst and evil Pan Pearl met, they will become the most bestest of friends for sure. Wait, I remember you saying the tower. your book connects up. Yes. Did you call it? Oh, that's very cool. Are you in a different timeline from the others when you died? Well, this is the thing. I know some of them died around the same time, but I can't answer them specifically. But I can confirm that some of us died relatively close around the same time, as I know in the story. But I can't say who. I can't say who specifically. But yes, I can confirm some of us died around the same time. Christina, hi. No, nothing. We just chit-chatted. Nothing too crazy. We did hear the animatic again. We just talked. We're just talking about episode 1. We're just talking about episode 1. But some of the timelines are pretty close. Yeah. I have a question. Do you have any way to get your lost heart back? Well, okay. Let me confirm that also, because some people were confused. If we die to a player, to one of the champions, we lose a canon life. If it's in the arena or out of the arena, if we get killed by another champion, that's 1 down, and we get 3 lives. After you die the 3rd time, you have no more coins, the obols, you have no more coins, and you're gone. If I were to, like what happened with Martin yeeted me off the mountain, and I was very upset about that. If the fall would have killed me, Martin would have taken my life. That would have been 1 canon life gone already. But the fall didn't kill me. The arrow later from the skeleton got me. So I was down to like half a heart or 1 heart. I could have died, and that could have been a canon death. And that would have been the first one. I would have been the first one out. I would have been canary cursed, like Jimmy Solidarity Gaming, but I wasn't. So since the arrow of the skeleton killed me, that took me only down a heart. So if I were to die of like natural causes or like the environment or whatever, that counts as 1 heart down before you go into the arena. So if I would have died 3 or 4 times from like a skeleton or a creeper, and I died, and that's 4 hearts down, I would have gone into the arena without those extra 4 hearts. So I would be suffering if I needed to fight. So yes. Oh, hello, thank you for 100 biddies. Oh my God, thank you. Have a fun time at the birthday dinner. So that's so good to know, right? Good to know. Wait, does Nikki have a voice actor play? So far, no voice actor for now. If I ever see Nikki again, if I even see Nikki again, but maybe something down the line. Who knows? I'm not gonna give too much away. But maybe you might see either a dream or flashback. You might. I did ask Masky for a skin just to be sure. So maybe. Fun facts about Nikki. Nikki was so cool. Nikki was the sweetest boy. He was always making me laugh. You know that prankster, jokester thing that Hermes represents? That was Nikki, really, to me. I was always a little bit more serious. I would play around too, but I was a little more serious because I was just trying to do my best to make sure that Nikki had food on the table and was safe and protected. So I was more like if you think about it, I was more like a father figure than a brother at the end of the day. So that makes it even worse because it's almost like my son died. So that makes it worse. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. So yeah, I'm going to give a lot of little tidbits about Nikki, but as you can guess, the friendship bracelet on my arm that you see like right there, that's Nikki gave me that. They made it for me. But they also made it for me from parts of my cape that you see here. You can see it's the same color. And the cape was my mother's. So before she was taken, she would wear that a lot. So that's even more that you can get right there. A little more. Sorry, I keep throwing bricks. Today's going to be your brick throwing lore day. Okay, hold on. Wait, could you have double jump to save yourself? Yes. And that's the cool thing about this series is that I wasn't born with these powers. I have no idea how they work. So I could have technically saved myself from any damage. And you can see in the later episodes, I practice it a little more so I can get used to if I do fall from somewhere really far up, I can protect myself. But since I didn't know how to do it, how to use it, that's why I messed up, which is perfect for lore. Like, why would I know how to double jump all the time if this is something that I just learned, you know? Is the coin a way to gain lives? No, the coins are something that was given to us by our God. Because none of us, when we died in lore, technically, I think this is everybody, right? None of us were given any coins. We weren't buried with coins. Like, I think how with the ancient Greek mythology works is if you die, you get given a coin, and then when you get into the afterlife, you give that coin. Is it Charon? I can't pronounce it good. If somebody can pronounce it better, which is played by Ren, by the way. You give them the coin and the river Styx, and they can take you to where you need to go. So none of us were buried with a coin. So that's why we were stuck until our God gave it to us. So we got 2. So once those 2 are gone, it's over. It's also funny you can fly off cliffs. Listen, I can fly off cliffs now. I know how to do it. Hold on, I'm catching up to chat. I had to roll it back. Yeah, and then when Legs did it, yeah, Legs. The thing with Legs' ability is the lightning. It takes us away, but whenever you land on it, it kind of like pushes us back. So it was funny because I was in the back, so then I got pushed backwards. And the people who were in the front, like Pyro, got pushed forward. So Pyro was good, and I was done. Wait, in the animatic parents taken by the gods, does that mean they? Yes. Okay, I could tell you. I don't know if I should say exactly how they died. Okay, they weren't taken. Okay, taken by the gods is like a figure of speech. I will tell you exactly how they died on episode 3 when I talk to someone about it. So hold on for that one. Hold on, I'm catching up to chat. I paused this so I can read all the stuff. I will tell you about it on episode 3, exactly how they died. But taking that by the gods is like a figure of speech specifically. You'll see. I'll explain it. Around what age was Nikki supposed to be when they died? Nikki was, I would say about, I'll say close to 13, between 12 and 13. I think they just were turning 13. So they were really young. They were really, really young. The Pantheon Sausage always worship Hermes. I can give you that. Yes. Pantheon Sausage did always worship Hermes, and it was passed down from my parents. And the pin that I hold on me, that's holding up the cape, is a pin of Hermes, and it was given to my parents, and it came from like generations. Like it's a family heirloom. So we've always worshipped Hermes one way or another. Yes. What are your plans for the flocks? Listen, that's Gracie's thing, you know. That's Gracie's thing. What you mean, the feather holder? We'll see. There's some ideas where we're going, but we'll see. It's mostly improv though. Wait, is your double jump a passive? Yes. So for people that don't know, everyone gets a passive. And I'm sorry, I paused chat. I'm like scrolling back. But I'll get everyone's question. The double jump is a passive. Everyone gets a passive that doesn't need charging. So my double jump is a passive, so I can do it always, forever, at any time. Then there's the zip go straight to people. That was super fast. That was one maybe like 2.5 minutes or something like that. And then the big Hermes leap flying in the air in the clouds. That one's every 5 minutes. And you guys have not seen the ultimate. I'm saving that one. You'll see that later. And it's funny because I did. Ren does have a lot of aura. I'm so happy. At least he's a part of the cast in some way. But it's funny because I recorded the little flashback at the start where I'm crying my eyes out. And I do pan to him. So I don't know if people noticed. It kind of looked like him when you were watching. If you guys saw it and it was like, hey, that kind of looks familiar, let me know. But I panned to it, you know, just to show it. It was really cool. And I didn't know that was Ren. And then when I finished doing the flashback, I sent a message to Apple. It's like, Apple, is this Ren down there? And she was like, yeah, don't tell anybody. No, I don't think a lot of people have put a replay on it. So I got an exclusive preview of Ren Diggity Dog down there, which is so cool. It's so cool. It's so cool. Wait, you're baking Hermes at the beginning and thinking him at the yeah, because Hermes is a god of a lot of things, right? Let me go back so I can give you the whole list again for people that don't know. And I knew, you know, since I did a little research. Hold on. I did a little bit of research, of course, about the god that I was being represented by. So yes, Um, hold on. What the hell is that beep? I think I kicked a wire. So, yes, as you know, Hermes is the patron god of thieves. So that was. Oh, and I'm gonna give you. I told you guys that I had an idea of the story. I made the story first, and then I picked the god based on the story, and it was just perfect for Hermes. But it also could be another god. If you can guess what the other god is, I'll give you 5 brownie points. Who I could have picked instead, and the other god was available because no one picked it. So if you can guess it, I'll give you a big high five. But Hermes is the god of thieves, but also Hermes also is a soul guide. If you look at the list of all the roles he has, it's messengers, heralds, travelers of roads, trade, commerce, thieves, trickery, and also a soul guide. So he does lead dead souls to safety. That's another thing. So that the second I died, Daniel was dead. That's why I called on to Hermes too, because I knew that part. Right? Yep. I knew you would be a thief. Yes. It was so good. Wait, also past the feeling comfort. Yeah, safe in the darkness. Exactly, safe in the darkness. Because of the backstory where I would live. I would at the beginning I didn't. Well, giving you a little bit of the backstory. We were very, very poor. Even with my family, my mom and dad, we lived in a very poor part of the town. You know, it's almost like in Game of Thrones, like Flea Bottom, like that, like very, very poor. Impossible to get out of there unless you have the money and the means to get out. No matter how much you made, it was never enough. Nobody gave a chance to the people down there because it was so poor. So I lived in a small, very small home with my parents, but when they died, there was no money coming in. So our home was taken from us. So me and my brother were homeless for a while, and we had to find places to live. So we did live in sewers. We did live in basements that were run down. We would sneak from an attic to attic of people's homes, and we would like be running around trying to find a place to live for a while. So that's why the darkness and the sewer and all that I would mention. It reminds me of that, you know, because we were homeless for a very long time. It started stealing, but I never stole from anybody who wouldn't miss it. I would steal from the rich people. I would take, they weren't missed like a bracelet here, a pendant there, a small vase or something. So I would take things that they wouldn't notice, just enough to eventually find a small little place that we could stay in. So like that. Are you Batman? No, we're not Batman. We're not rich. We ain't got no money. So that's how we did it. Like I never really stole from anyone who needed the money, like other poor people or anything like that. And the people in that place we're from, you're either super poor or like a lord or something, or super rich. Like there's no in between. So that's why it's not really even like Robin Hood. I would never give to other people. It was just for me. It was just for me and my brother. I would never, I wouldn't steal that much, Not enough. Like if I were to be Robin Hood, I would steal a lot from the rich, and then I would give to the poor people. I didn't steal enough. I only stole what would give us food for a week, Accidentally kill. Yeah, that. I made that up. I never killed anybody. In a way, the person I accidentally killed or got killed was my brother. So I never hurt anybody. No, I was really good though at robbing. Like I got better and better. I did get some tips and help from a couple people that mentored me. Now I might mention that one day, but I got pretty good at it that I wouldn't get caught. Yeah, I never killed anybody. It's I'm the one who's at fault for that, Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. I just didn't want to say it, I didn't want to say it. So I said, no, I accidentally killed someone maybe by running away. Technically, I didn't even run when that happened to my brother. I kind of was in shock for like a full minute until the guards were coming after me, and then I put up a fight. I still didn't kill the guards for what they did. I hurt some of them. I did cut some of them. None was fatal, but they did take me. But you know what? I could give you a good piece of crumb of lore because a lot of people have been asking about my bandages. I bet some of you can guess what the bandages could be, but it's very bad. It's because you have a few guesses. I can give it to you. It's very bad. You think it's a burn? No, it's worse. So you know that that I got caught, right? What do you think happened to me after I got caught and before the sun came up? Before I got placed up on a balcony for the people to see my execution. Yep. Yeah, he was tortured. So all of the bandages that cover up the neck, it goes pretty much all on the waist and the back, a little bit of the arms, even some of the hands. Yeah, he was cut a lot. And it's probably not even the scarring. It was fresh. But since I am dead, it's not, the blood doesn't come with me to the afterlife. Yeah, he was cut a lot, whipped and other things. So, and nonstop. And the only reason that he was bandaged is because there was a very nice lady who's just a cleaner in the area. And they weren't going to bandage him up. They were going to bring him out bloody and destroyed. She pled with the guards to at least wrap me, because that's what the gods would have wanted. Even though I am going to be executed at dawn, they had, at least it was a little bit more respect to death that was coming. So the lady did help me. I never got her name though. I couldn't even remember too much, but I did remember her asking to wrap me. So she was very nice. But yeah, pretty much all that's wounds. So I haven't unwrapped it yet to see, but I should. Because this guy got to take a shower one day, so I probably got to rewrap it or something. But that's what it was. You can get that. You can get that nice little juicy piece of lore, because a lot of people were wondering what it could be. But I think it would. I don't know if it's gonna be wounds, because we did die and we're in the afterlife now. So I'm guessing they're all scars now. I think there will all be like a scar everywhere, and there's like thousands of them, little ones, big ones, all over. So I think that would be there for forever, because it happened right before I was gone. So there you go, lore for that one. Fun times. Let's clap in the claps. No, no, I double pressed it. I'm sorry. I thought the second press would have turned it off. So yeah, that's what that is. That's what that is. Just for y'all to know. There you go. Any other lore I can give you? Go. Give me any other question. I'll give you a couple more. What time is it? Okay, another 15 minutes. Another 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna talk about another series coming up. And then we'll jump on the flight and see what happens. I have zero plans. We're just gonna jump on in and be silly for a little bit. I still gotta finish that edit too. Oh, by the way, so far the episode's at 57 minutes, so it's less than the other one. It's less than an hour, and I'm halfway done with the editing, the music, and the flashback stuff. So that should be done soon. I'm gonna be away, by the way. I'm gonna be away Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Since we have like the next week off, I'm gonna be away. I'm gonna go away with family. We're gonna go down to the Keys and get some sun. Maybe do some fishing or something. So maybe another stream tomorrow, and then back again on next Tuesday. Next Tuesday we'll do another stream, since there's no Pantheon recording that day because we double recorded. Need to leave in 50 minutes? No, boo! Wait, is your sword just a skin, or does it have special ability? No, it's just a skin. It's just a skin made by the legendary Huffin. But the cool thing is whenever I make any sword, if it was a stone sword, a wooden sword, an iron sword, even if it's like a diamond sword, it will forever be that sword. So it's almost like Hermes blesses whatever sword that I have to be that specific sword, which is very cool. I heard Tom Holland may... Wait, Kebe may have Tom Holland in something? What? Wait, in relation to Pantheon or in relation to the next SMP? Which one? What did he Tom Holland? I need to know. I need to know. That's awesome. It's not me anymore. It's not me. That's awesome. The next one. Okay, no, I can give you stuff. I can give you stuff on the next one. I can give you stuff on the next one. I can give you some stuff. You don't need to Tom Holland. We did tweet out. A group of us tweeted out. Oh my God, hold on. Oh my God, hold on. Guys, pause. Pause everything. Pause everything. Pause music. Pause everything. I got a DM from Masky. Oh my God. For the skin. Okay, no, put music back on. Hold on. Give me the saddest music possible, but not the most saddest. Give me half the saddest. This one. Oh. Hello, I've started the base skin for your brother. Please let me know what you think. Oh. Hold on. Oh. Hold on. Okay. It's good. It's a good skin. Good skin. Martin, hi, come on in. How was your walk? I know you were walking a bit. Hi. No, you can't see the skin. You can't see the skin. Martin, I got a skin from my dead brother on Pantheon from Masky. It's pretty nice. It's the base one. It's not the official. I might bring him out one day so I can cry my eyes out. Hi and welcome. Continue. Welcome. They left him alone. Oh, that's messed up. That's messed up. Whenever you get left alone in that game, you pretty much just have to, like, I don't know, do what Beckemon did and stalk the people. I heard about the stalking. That's one hell of a... I know. And I don't know if I'm going to use it anytime soon. That could be, like, towards the latter half or whatever. Hold on. Yeah, so we'll see. But welcome. I'm talking to people about episode 1. And I'm in the single-player world, but I will not be leaving this area because I don't want to give people too much spoilers. But everyone saw this part of the single player world, so I'm just standing right here and we're chit-chatting about episode 1. We've been crying too about the lore. We've been crying, lots of emotions. I was letting people know about all the little lores. Like you see this friendship bracelet I have right here on my arm right there, on my hand right there, on the left side. That was given to me by my brother Nicky. And I've been wearing it for a very long time, but it's a piece of this cape that I'm wearing, which belonged to my mother. So that's also some sad brick throwing lore. But yeah, you guys haven't missed too much. We've just been chit-chatting about stuff. I was a very poor fellow coming up. I would only rob from like really rich people who wouldn't be sad and missing one pendant here, one brooch here, a small vase or something. And I would just rob enough just to keep food on the table, maybe to last a week or so. I'm not like Robin Hood, I'm not stealing tons of gold and giving it to the poor people, but just enough that it wouldn't be missed. I would be hard to get caught. And, just to put food on the table for my brother. It's very sad times. I'm going to cry. Hi, my Dragon Queen. Hi. It's been good. We're going to jump on the flight for a little bit. But before we do, we will also mention there's a new SMP starting up very soon. Let's not put super sad music. Put the sad music away. Put the sad. Let's do happy music. That's sad still. What the hell is everything sad for? Why is all my music sad? Why is everything sad? Oh my God. Hold on. Sorry. I've been in a mood, especially with flight, and now there's no fun music anymore. My fun music is gone. Hold on. There we go. Jesus Christ. I got fun music. Have you heard about... Wait. Okay, listen. We did... A bunch of us tweeted Festival SMP, and we're looking for a ticket. So that's coming up very soon. That's coming up very soon. Sanctuary music. Pause. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Enjoy Sanctuary, by the way. Enjoy Sanctuary. But the joy and whimsy is back. It's not going to be wet cat cry boy depression mode all the time. On top of having our Pantheons every Sunday, we're going to be having Festiveo, a.k.a. Festivali. I know it's Festiveo, but I'll be calling it Festivali. Porque yo soy Latino. Yo hablo español. So that's coming up very, very soon. And we're back to Minecraft. Just regular Minecraft with friends. And let the music hit you now. Start dancing. It's back. Regular Minecraft. No lore. Zero lore unless you want to mess around like I did on SOS. But lore is not banned. It's just frowned. No, it's not frowned. We're just playing Minecraft as friends again. But you know what? You want to know the cool thing? There's hints. There's literally hints in the picture that I posted on Twitter. There's hints there of what kind of SMP it is. And speaking of Sanctuary music, my first building is inspired not only by Sanctuary, but we're going with Studio Ghibli inspiration too. Lots of colors back. It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait for you to see it. It's so good. That's the theme. I'm talking after every beat drop. It's gonna be so fun. I can't wait for you to see it. Woo! Can I ask a question about Pantheon? Yes, please. Any questions you have. The first half of the stream is just answering Pantheon questions. Wait, I thought you were going to be Hispanic themed and pronounce Festivale. Well, no, it's gonna be a mix. I might bring some old school Sanctuary style mixed in with like Studio Ghibli stuff. Fun, colorful builds. It's gonna be fun, colorful builds again. But it's gonna be like a festival. It's gonna be a party everywhere. That's all I'm saying. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. What song is this? This is called what was it called again? What was it called? Hold on. What was it called again? Is it They Run? Is that the one? Hold on. Let me go to my Spanish playlist. Is it? No. Yeah, it's called They Run by Jose Barrios. It's on Epidemic Sounds. It's my favorite song in the world, by the way. But it's gonna be very cool. I can't wait for you to see this stuff. It's so good. It's so good. And another thing, for fans of previous series, like, and I'm gonna play this song as we talk about it. If you remember series in the past, like Afterlife and New Life and what else? Anything modded. It's like that. It's modded. It's modded. It's not, or it doesn't have the Origins mod. It's not, I'm just saying it's more like, remember when we played the Homestead mod pack? Remember Homestead? How much we loved Homestead? It's a version of that, but with its own twists and stuff. Like, I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but I think Scott asked me what I thought about the Homestead mod pack. I was like, it's so cool. And Scott was thinking about setting up something similar to Homestead. So it is similar. Like the base of Homestead, the idea of Homestead mod pack is there. And then I think got together with Lizzie and added a bunch of other stuff. Then it's going to make it cool for recording. So it's basically, it's modded. It's modded. And I can give you that information. I don't know what Cam said. But there is a lot of people in the cast. I'm gonna save the full list so you can see it. And you don't have to wait that long. Do you know how long you have to wait now? And no life system. We could die a million times. There's nothing to worry about. Any magic or tech? There's not a lot of magic and tech. I think there is some. Yes. That I can remember. There's so many good mods though. I haven't delved deep into it because I wanted to save most of it for the videos. We've been on that server for a while now. I only have one episode ready and it's coming out very soon, but I didn't want to get too far ahead I could have done 2 episodes by now, to be honest, but I wanted to save it so you guys we can do stuff together and enjoy stuff fresh, without having to do a million things before it comes out. Cam was just giving playlist issues. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's not bad. Wait, Pantheon question. Hold on. Do players' powers evolve? No. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. Some people have not revealed their ultimates though, so you have those as secrets. But yeah, the ones we get is the ones we get. We don't have. It doesn't. It's not like RPG. Like the more we use it, it keeps upgrading or nothing. It's the same. It keeps it the same the whole time. Oh, and yes, for the modded, it is YouTube primarily. So we're back with YouTube regular upload with streaming. So both. So how you get the flight, that one we're just doing streaming. Pantheon, we're just doing that as a YouTube series. And then the next one is both. So the cool thing about that is whenever we do an episode, you get that out on YouTube. And then whenever we do any like busy work and try to gather materials, or maybe we want to explore a mod, or we want to go on little adventures with friends into like dungeons and stuff cool like that, we can do that for streams. Which is awesome. We're back. We're basically back, baby. That's it. Wait, I thought that the blessings might alter the powers just to buff the items. No. Basically the blessings we got were those 3 abilities at when we came back to life. We got that. We got 2 opal coins, and some of us got blessed with some stuff, but like weapons and things like that. But the weapons are just cosmetic. They don't add anything extra. There's no legendary weapons from the gods. They basically look like legendary weapons because I've seen some stuff that people have. They look like legendary weapons, but they just default Minecraft stuff with a reskin. And if anything, we could always enchant it to make it stronger, So that's very fun. Oh, the blessings you get through an episode? No, that basically, those blessings are... I don't want to give away... We saw 2 blessings so far, and those were just hearts. That if you were to go to the arena, you get extra hearts. There could be other types, but without spoiling that, I don't want to give that one away. But none of them will get us. None of them will enhance like weapons or anything like that. No, but that's all I can give for now. It's basically like airdrops. Yeah, it's basically like airdrops. In like, I don't know, like in PUBG or whatever, or Call of Duty, it's like airdrops. It's like scheduled airdrops that drop in a part of the map. It's like Fortnite, It's basically that. And you just got to go to it, and then there could be a fight, and then some people can grab it, whatever. It's basically that. But that's coming. That's going to be so... the festival's coming, so get ready. It's going to be so fun. I can't wait. I love my first episode. We did so many cool things. We got so many friends that we played with. So many little adventures we went on. The build is so good. I love my build so much. And I got plans for the next 2 builds. The next 2 builds are set. So I got those pre-made in a creative test world. So I'm good for the next 2 episodes of build. The next one's not that big. It's pretty decent. The starter house is not huge, but it is bigger than normal. It's not huge though. It's not tiny, but it's not huge. The next one's not tiny, not huge. It's an average size as well. The 3rd episode build for Festival, it's huge. That one we're gonna need a lot of material, but thank God it's modded because we can get blocks really quickly in a lot. It's very nice. Can you give? No, you cannot. In Pantheon, you cannot get more lives than the ones that were given to you by the gods when you came down with the opal coins. And we cannot give people opal coins too. It's our coins. So it's 3 lives. Once those lives are extinguished, we're gone forever. We're done. Forever and ever. And there can only be one winner. So back to sad music. Back to sad music. Back to sad music. Taylor, you gotta go. I love your face. Thank you for passing by. So back to sad music. Pantheon will not end until there's one person left alive and everybody else is dead. So remember that. At the end, everyone but one of us will die. And there's nothing we can do to stop it. How each of us will go, we don't know. It could be anybody. But it has to be one of us that makes the kill happen for us to leave. And then once that last person's left, they get one wish. That's it. It's basically Life Series with lore. It's basically Life Series with lore, exactly. But we don't have to wait till we're a red name to do the kill. Anybody can do the kill at any moment, at any time. Can you wish to bring everyone back? That would be so messed up. That would be so messed up. That would be so messed up. I don't think anybody's gonna pick that. That'll be like, then what's the point of the whole series then, you know? I don't think no one's gonna do that. Everyone has their own reasons. Everyone has their own wish. Maybe their wish gets modified based on the experience they had here, but no one's gonna do that one. That's gonna be the biggest cop out, you know? It's like everything we went through for nothing. I don't think anyone's gonna do that. It's impossible potentially, but I don't think no. Everyone has a reason, you know? I think Martin is not gonna make it to episode 5. He's not making friends. Listen, anything can happen. Trust me. And there's something you have to realize. Anything can happen. Anything can happen in this thing. So you don't know. It starts out one way, and I don't know. I think by like episode 5 or 6, it's gonna be everything's gonna be. I think everything's gonna change. I don't know. I don't know how it'll stay the way it is. It's crazy. Like you have no idea what's coming. You have no idea what's coming. The cycle continues like Bannerfall. The thing is, I think this is the first time in a series like this that I've been in with the POW stuff. I think this might be the most angsty one. Because even in the pitch for Bannerfall was there was going to be a big battle at the end. That was the first day we thought of this was what potentially was going to happen. There was going to be a big battle at the end until one side wipes the other one out. And at the end, it was just me and Nom that died, one on each side. So I think Owen was like, forget this fun stuff. You know, this time let's make sure everyone dies now. And there's nothing the story can do to change it. I think that's what Owen decided. I think like the plan for Bannerfall at the end was like a big battle and death here, death there, people dying all over the place, but it ended up being just like one on each and that's it. I think this was Owen saying, no, people are dying this time and there's nothing you can do to stop it. No matter what lore comes out of it. You know? Now we're stuck. You know, it's going to be sad. No matter what happens, this is going to be the saddest thing you could possibly think of. You also need to word it carefully. Like, what do you mean everyone? Wait, everyone in the series? No, everyone in this, all the champions that were sent to this area, this place, which I don't even know. Is it actually like a real place or is it like another plane of existence? I don't know. My character thinks we're like in another realm just to fight here. Like we're not like in any place we've ever seen before. I think we even commented when we were in the arena. This doesn't seem normal. But all the champions that were sent in by the gods, every one of them will need to die for one person to win. And the way that happens, we don't know. Because everything's improv. There's no like guidebook. Like this episode, this person's going to get it. This episode, this person. These two are for sure going into the... No, we have no idea. Everything's improv. We have no idea. The only ones that maybe might have an inkling, honestly, might be even Owen. Or Owen's character, Pan Owen, because she's seen everything. But since they're just immortal, like they can't really control it. So they might not know what they're seeing, if that is what would be happening. It's so cool. It's such a cool story. But maybe the gods know the outcome. Maybe they don't. the thing about fate is that I believe in it, right? And my character believes in it. So I'm always mentioning that this was fate that this happened. This was fate that that happened. So in some way, I think that, yeah, everything is already predetermined. And whatever happens, there's already an outcome. No matter what I do, this is what's going to be, you know? But I do have an idea in my head written down, though, like if I were to win and if I were to lose. Like I know in a way, unless something changes in between now and the ending, like I have an idea where to go if I lose, or where to go if I win. Like I know where I'm going for sure if I were to lose. I'm like 80% sure of what I would do if I win. In my head. Both of them are sad as hell. Both of them are sad as hell. Both of them are sad as hell. And so I'm prepared in my mind what would happen in between. And that's the only thing I have like kind of written down of what I think would be where I went with it. But we don't know what happens from now till then, and the story as a progressive, we don't know where it's gonna go. But I have an idea. I have an idea where to take it. Specifically, if I lose, I that one I for sure almost know where to go. This is so sad, and it can only be one. You must be prepared. You know how I prepared you guys for the intro, for the animatic. I want you to be prepared for if I were to die, because I got a crazy, very sad ending. It's gonna be painful. It's gonna be painful. Pantheon Sausage, one of the characters that gives out self-sacrifice. Oh, like my God does not want to be there. Like I know what I need to do to get out and to save my brother, but my mind and body, my whole soul is not into it. Like I'm almost like ready to go. Like I don't want to be there. But I'm doing it also for Hermes, because Hermes entrusted in me to be the champion. So I'm doing it for Hermes. I'm doing it for the fact that I can get my brother back. But this guy right here, he does not want to be here. He does not want to play this game. But he's gonna have to, I guess. The only happy ending with Palk is rat saw. Exactly. The only one when I was a little baby rat. That's it. When I was a tiny little rat man. That was the only time I had a happy ending. Technically. Yeah, because all the other ones, my God. Oh, and I don't know if you noticed this, but speaking of rats, there is a rat's Easter egg in the animation. Did you know that? Did you know that? There's a rat's Easter egg in the animation. Nobody picked it up because everyone was busy crying their eyes out. Everyone was busy just having the shivers and crying. Nobody notices that there's a rat's Easter egg in there. There's 2 rats in the market where I'm stealing. Go back and look at it. There's 2 rats in the market. They definitely had voice lines probably, but I didn't put them. They're right there in front of everybody. Yup. Heather, what's up? Hi. We're having Pantheon talk. We were supposed to stop 7 minutes ago and go into the flight. But let's just chat for a few more minutes. It's fine. We're also on our second ad break, so I don't want to go just yet. What character's been dead the longest? I don't know. Maybe Owen said that he's been there a very long time. But who knows? I don't know in lore. If I were to guess based on my conversations with people, but I haven't really asked everybody yet. So far, based on the conversations that I have had, I think Owen might have been there the longer out of most of us. I'm not sure though. I was scared to even start watching the video because of what you told. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't think anything could have helped to prepare for that. It was pretty crazy. I'm married to the Easter egg. That's right. Everything has an Easter egg, man. Even my pin, my Hermes pin that was a family heirloom passed generation to generation, is an Easter egg to the Red Kingdom on Banner Falls shield. Oh, it's so good. No more 24 on the fight. No, I don't have no plans with nobody. I basically told him last minute I was getting on at round 1, which is 7 minutes ago. No biggie. We're just gonna walk in and just improv, run around, and be silly. I don't know if we're gonna throw any bricks. I'm not sure. If it happens, it happens. You know how when we have no plan, the things that happen to me when I have no plan is crazy. Hola, come on in. You're late, but you have missed everything. You must go back to the VOD. We've talked about everything. But it's fine. If you guys have any more questions, we're jumping in the flight like in 2 minutes. You gotta lock in and press play. You gotta lock in, get some tissues, get a nice snack, lock in. And if anything, watch it on 2x speed. Watch it on 2x speed after the animation. They'll do the animation 2x speed. We'll do it on 2x speed after so you can get through it. I know it's a long video. Mine was the longest by like 1 minute. I think Abolish was the second longest. The next one is probably like 57 minutes. I try to cut it down since we have 2 hours of stuff and it's hard to cut things. I can cut more and be more ruthless in the cuts, but I like to keep a lot of fun stuff. You know, I like to keep a lot of good things. There's a lot of stuff that I can cut this part a little tighter, a little more, and maybe make it into like 45 minutes or something, but I just like keeping stuff. I like keeping the softer, quieter moments that have some more character development, you know? Wait, I don't know if this is said, but I saw something about you being the champion of Hermits. Yes, but it's not me and Joel's child. It's another universe. It's not the same. It's no connection. It's just an Easter egg. The name is just an Easter egg. It is not the same one. It's not the same Hermes. Trust me. Technically, the Hermes in Empire Season 2 is not the real Hermes. It is just he was named after the god, but not really the god. But they do have similar powers. Listen, I want to give you now. I've been holding this back. I did say that I wrote my story first, and I could potentially have been 2 gods. Hermes made the most sense, not only because of the Easter egg, but because of the backstory that I was a thief, and Hermes is the patron of thieves. But hold on, there was another one that I could have picked. Let me tell you who they are. Nobody had picked them. It was almost them. But based on my character also, I'm not really like one of those, like a ruthless thief. You know, I'm not one of those like assassin guild, kind of like they do thievery, but they also kill. Since I wasn't like a murderer or anything like that, I wasn't a bad guy. I was just a good guy, you know, who just was dealt a bad hand at life and just was a thief. If I changed my story a little bit, or maybe just changed the way I thought after I died, I could have picked another god. Like if I didn't go this route of like I'm very sad and I just miss my brother, I want to do whatever it takes to bring him back kind of style. If I was more like the king killed my brother and I was very upset and I wanted to seek revenge and be more ruthless after my death and my brother's death, if that was the route I would have gone instead of the character I am now, the god that I would have picked would have been Nemesis. And if we know about Nemesis, the goddess of divine retribution, revenge, and balance. So I was almost Nemesis's champion. If I went that route. So just so you can know, remember how I told you there was different versions of the Vampires Sausage? That I could have been like a serial killer who just took the identity of the guy, of M, and he was just going to be hiding in plain sight and just a killer. If I became a vampire early, I would have gone with that story. But for this one, I was almost Nemesis. I was almost the champion of Nemesis. If my character would have been like coming back from the dead, but just wanting revenge, and I would have been kind of like antagonist, almost like Pearl. But I didn't go that route. Yeah, I could have gone that route. Do you get help to make your skills? I did give Owen some like ideas of stuff. Yeah. Like I wanted more like a movement kind of thing. But Owen is the GOAT. Owen is the best. Owen created some really awesome abilities. There was going to be another passive kind of ability, or maybe not. There was one that I could potentially do like thievery, like I could pick people's pockets for stuff. But at the end, you know, it wasn't fun enough. It was almost like repeating almost what we had on Bannerfall. So we're like, nah, let's just do double jump as your passive, and then we can do the speedy, get to someone really fast. And then the flight was always a thing. The flight thing, like gliding in the air, was always a thing. But I was almost a bad guy kind of thing. But then I was like, I just came off Bannerfall. I didn't want to play another bad guy. You know, I wanted just to be like a sad wet cat kind of boy. So, but there you go. You get that. You get that Easter egg. Nemesis would have been the other one. And you know what's cool? I saw Luann. Luann picked made an OC, and Luann had Nemesis, which was very cool. So that was nice. And yeah, that was very cool. And I did see a tweet from Luann, which also, you know, it hit home for me too, because Luann does see the relationship that me and Owen got being almost like brotherly, which is also very sad, but it does feel like that. I know a lot of people want the polycule thing going on, but like it doesn't, inside it doesn't feel like that. So I know everyone wants the feather holder huge polycule going on, but for me, it almost like I do feel like Owen does, you know, Pan Owen does give little brother vibes to me. What if Owen is Nikki? No, 100% not. No, Nikki's 100% dead. Trust. Nikki was only like 12 years old. There's no way. Yeah. Sausage is flirting for once. Listen, not for once. I don't flirt on the flight either. In my heart, they're more than friends, but not partners. You know, well, we'll see how it goes down the line. But yeah, I do see Owen almost like Owen does give little brother vibes in a way. But no, Owen is not Nikki. Owen's not Nikki. Nikki's dead. Don't remind me. Yeah, and Owen said his character has been there for a very long time also, so it doesn't make any sense in lore. So no, that's fake rumor, not real. No conspiracy, trust me. All-seeing brother figure. Yeah, if he was all-seeing brother figure, he would have known what would have happened. Maybe he did know what was going to happen. He was trying to warn me not to go into the palace. No. But yeah, we got there you go. Nice little lore catch up. An hour and 16 minutes of lore. But I can't wait for you to see the next episode. It's a very good one. You're not going to believe it. It's crazy. The one after that is even better. So I'm so sorry you have to wait another 2 weeks for that one. Oh, but that's coming eventually. But it's so good. Wait, the time you have a sibling and then you kill them off. Listen. It's a good story. If it would have been me, then what's the fun in that? What's the fun if it's just me? Take someone else with me. You know, if it was just me, then what would my goal be? Yeah, just go after the king or something. That's so basic, you know? It had to be someone else with me. And that's my goal for the whole series. Bring him back. Because it's my fault that he's where he's at right now. Oh, do you want to get one more nasty piece of lore? One more evil man lore that I can give you? I got one more. A real good one. I got one more. Let me get the saddest song first. Okay. I'll give you one more sad fact about Pan Sausage, and you can take this with you. And after this, that's it. After this, we're going to the flight, and we're going to have some fun. So you can get this one last little bit. Okay? So, basically, you know how this rebellion happened, and it was perfect that it happened because it gave me the idea of while the guards are busy handling the rebellion, I would have a chance to go into the palace. I was planning this because the rebellion was going on for like a week or so. I was planning this like a perfect night where I overheard that there was going to be a distraction out in the towns, and this would bring out most of the guards. This would have been the perfect night. I know the exact plan. I know how to get in and out. I know the perfect place to go to get what I need to get. But this time, I wasn't just getting a little bit. I was getting a good amount of stuff because basically, if everything went according to plan and I got everything that I needed, that would have been enough money for me and Nikki to get on a boat and leave and never come back. That would have been my last time I need to rob anyone, because it was enough to take a boat, go very far away, and start a new life somewhere else. And if I would have done it, we would have been free. That would have been it. So, sorry. I'll give you that as a nice little Twitch exclusive. I might put that in a video one of these days and tell someone. But first, people need to find out that my brother died. So I might give that down the line to the YouTube people. But because you're here on Twitch today, you get that. Don't tell nobody. Keep it a secret. Keep this trauma, this brick throwing between you and me, and we'll hold on to that. So don't tell anybody. It's our secret. So there you go. Let's get on the flight. Let's get on the flight. Turn off this music right now. This is